domestic tourism. Today on the show, we will be looking at the places, sights and sounds of Nigeria that you have visited, on the ZUMA Big Talk, so that perhaps you can tell us something interesting about that place and people will be interested about visiting the place. Lawrence, what do you say about this?
Well, it's great. Tourism, you cannot underrate tourism. You cannot also downplay the importance of tourism for the country. There are countries that live basically solely on the proceeds of tourism. Absolutely. Even in Africa, Kenya, for example, it makes so much money and everything. And we have the potentials in Nigeria. We have the sights, we have the sound. It's just that most times our leaders in different states and different communities are not creative enough, are not patient enough. They are not also, they don't also have the foresight to know how to turn things around. Some of them that did, when they leave office, something happens. For example, look at in Cross River State. Remember that the governor Donald Duke was heavy
the Tinapa
on
and all of that
and everything. Even the Obudu cattle ranch used to be top notch. The last time I visited there, it was not really what it used to be. Well,
it was not what it used to be, but today is not the day to let's just tell me, Lawrence, what are some of the beautiful sights of Akwa Ibom State, your home state?
Where do I start from?
Start from where you are.
It's God's own state. From the state capital in Uyo.
All the other 36 states will be angry with you right now. Sure, you know.
You started it now.
But no, tell us sights and sounds of Akwa Ibom State. Why people should visit Akwa Ibom State, for example?
Number one, it's like there's something about the atmosphere. The serenity, especially if you're coming from a place like Lagos or even Abuja recently, and you land in Uyo,
I enter Wahala.
Then the meals.
Okay, let's start with when you land in Uyo, we will talk about the meals, because even food tourism is a thing, right? But when you land in Uyo, where are the places that people should look forward to exploring in Akwa Ibom?
You cannot be in Akwa Ibom and miss the Ibom Towers.
Okay.
It's a complex that it's like everything in one. You want to do banking services, you get it there. You want food business, you want to watch a cinema, you want to buy stuff, you just want to relax, you want to have a haircut. So many things, everything in one there.
What about the natural sites?
Then the natural side, there's one in Eket that's a it used to be like a fenced river.
Okay, who fenced it?
I don't know. That was how we met it.
Okay.
But those days it used to be very very interesting. People go there. There used to be a myth around it, and we don't know, those things. You don't know how.
What's the myth?
The myth then was that when you had visitors will come in, when there are visitors, then the maidens will come and sing, and then you see fish moving towards the shore.
Wait, maidens as in Mami Water or human beings?
No. Kenny, don't.
No, we are trying to get somewhere. I'm trying to help you market Akwa Ibom State. I didn't start with Ogun State too. Oh yeah, continue. I'm listening.
We're talking about young girls who come. That's the myth. That's the story we heard over time. And
why haven't you guys tested it? Carry some young maidens there. Let them sing.
That would be a story for another day. Trying to look for maidens and everything. But then that's a story. What I'm saying is that there's hardly any local government in Akwa Ibom State that you will not have something. Even in my village in Awaiman, there is what we call the Garden of Life.
That's the Garden of Eden, no?
No, I didn't say that.
It's okay.
Where you have fresh palm wine and coconut. The ones you have, like, you remember, if you're going to Semebol, you have these coconut trees lined up. We have something like that. It's a very cool place.
Tell us about the Benno Beach.
I'm not very familiar with it. I've been there a couple of times when I was young, but it's cool, and it's also a link between the beach and the other part of Cross River State.
Okay.
When the old Cross River State used to be one, but now from Ibano you can cross to Calabar and the other side.
Okay, so what are the other side attractions in Akwa Ibom? I'm just, people might be thinking they want a holiday, they don't want to go abroad, they can go to Akwa Ibom State and have fun. So let's just tell them the reasons why they should go there.
Obviously, if you don't want to be in the state capital of you can come to my place.
See something.
Of course, you ask the question, you can come to my, which is just like 1 hour's drive. The roads are beautiful, no potholes.
Oh, really?
For real, you can go and verify.
Okay, well, they'll have to travel there to verify, isn't it?
Exactly, and the people are very warm,
hospitable,
very, very warm. Understand? No hairs. And
okay,
besides
your village, other places in Akwa Ibom State to look forward to visiting.
You can visit Etinan.
What happens there?
They have one of the best secondary schools.
What's that?
Etinan Institute. There's also St. Patrick College.
Lawrence.
Cool down. When you ask a question, cool down for answer.
Okay, I'm listening. Secondary school has tourism.
Yes, these are monuments. They are not just secondary schools that were built.
Tell us why.
That were built yesterday. These are monuments. Like St. Patrick College, for example, was responsible for producing footballers for the then Calabar Rovers. In those days, you had, at every point in time, you have like 5 or 6 players in Calabar Rovers who were product of St. Patrick College. And so this college was known for that. And a lot of people, when you wonder, people will just go, let's even go and see the St. Patrick College. We used to call it.
Give us some of the notable names that played from St. Patrick College.
Yes, we had Uwe Mekarika. We also had James
Ekarika, I know that name.
We also had James Etugebe and a few others that I can't remember now.
Okay, so they can see St. Patrick College, Etinan
Institute, and also St. Francis College too, which I attended at a point. You understand? And there's also Government College, Eket, and also the Eket is the home of the oil. The crude oil in Akwa Ibom State, and the rest of it. So it's also a beautiful place. A little bit expensive though. Okay. It's like the Port Harcourt of Akwa Ibom.
River State. As Port Harcourt is to rivers, that's how Eket is to Akwa Ibom. Okay, now what are some of the? I'm still particular about the natural places. There must be. And then where is the crayfish market?
Oron.
What happens in Oron? What are some of the beautiful sights of Oron?
It's likely, it's they have a major sea there, and it's also like a
major sea
in like a boundary.
Okay,
understand? And you can from there go to the Atlantic. And go to others, Cross River, and so many other places.
Wow, Nigeria indeed is a beautiful place, and so you should ask me about Ogun State now.
I know that you're a Lagos girl.
No. I'm not a Lagos girl, but I do from time to time, try to look at or go to places in Ogun State, visit some natural places in Ogun State.
And interestingly, Kemi, maybe by virtue of my job, I understand. I've been privileged. I've had the privilege of visiting every state in Nigeria.
36?
Yes.
Are you joking?
Not once.
Are you
Some
serious?
of them over and over.
Now I'm jealous.
You understand?
Because I have been to a few states, but not all 36 yet.
I've been.
See, prouding things.
No, it's not. But it's not as if I went there as a tourist or for vacation. That was part of the job in 2002, 2001. During the reign of Professor Jerry Garner as the Minister of Information, we went for what was called the media tour. Okay. And so we toured the whole country. That was just part of it. During elections too.
I see.
Like Adamawa State, for example, perhaps after Lagos and Akwa Ibom State, the other state that I've visited very frequently.
Adamawa
State. And
what are some of the side attractions in Adamawa State?
I may not be able, because most of the time when I go to this state, it's just to work. For election coverage and stuff.
Lawrence, let me talk about my own Ogun State. Let me talk about my
own. But Kemi, I don't think this should be about.
No. You have done. I have been magnanimous enough to let you sell Akwa Ibom State. I need people to visit Ogun State too. Okay, so some of the side attractions. Now, Ogun State is a beautiful city, very close to Lagos State. Actually, borders Lagos State on different edges. And if you need to get away from the stress of Lagos, Ogun State is like a very good place to go to. In Ogun State, you'll find the Olumo Rock, which is where the Egbas hid when there was war. And within that Olumo Rock, there's a place where you can climb with an elevator to the top of the rock, and you can even climb the rock to the top of the rock without an elevator, but you just have to be sure that you're healthy enough. Now, at the top of Olumo Rock, you can see almost everywhere in Ogun State. The good thing about being at the top of Olumo Rock is that it makes you feel as if you can conquer the world. But don't try to jump down, okay? In any case, besides that, there's the Ogun River. Right, in Olumo Rock, for example, there are different caves, and they will show you. The tour guide will show you where people hid. The places. Where you see some water. There's also a well in Olumo Rock, a wishing well, that if you go there with a coin, you can say a wish and drop it in the well. Okay.
What am I waiting for, Kemi? You didn't tell me this.
There's a wishing well at Olumo Rock. That's the park. Okay, but these days we don't spend coins anymore, and that well, it doesn't accept cash as in paper.
No, I said we still have coins.
Where will we get it?
No, we have some.
Okay, so also in Ogun State, there is the Olusegun Obasanjo private, I think it's OOPL, is it private library? Presidential library. Thank you. There you get to see a lot of things from the ex-president Olusegun Obasanjo's the things he has. What do they call those things, Lawrence? What's that word? These things that they keep, and it's not antiques now. The things he has kept over the years. Okay, you get to see the presidential library. You also get to experience a bit of wildlife. I do know that they have one or two animals, not one or two, quite a number of animals there at the presidential library. It's a wildlife park. Okay, you also get to see the train station named after Professor Wole Soyinka, which is a beautiful sight. And there's also one of the things you should ensure you eat when you do go to Ogun State is lafu. It's not amala. Amala is for your people, but lafu is for Egba, and that is a type of amala. It's white. For those of you who don't like black amala, right? We call it white amala, right? And it's also very, very tasty. And the thing is, sorry, Lawrence, the thing is, it actually gets sucked into your system almost immediately. You eat it and you can't find it in your body almost immediately. What else is in Ogun State? You get the Ogun River. What else do you get to see? Lawrence, help me now. Shebi, you've been to Ogun State. Help me now.
You said enough now. Let all that.
Okay, well, they haven't called yet. That's the reason why. But of course, the phone lines are open. Come and tell us the beautiful sights and sounds of your state. 0903 2229 797 is the number to call. A big shout out to Lapai. I don't want to call his full name because I don't have his I don't have his permission to. But Emma Lilu, yourself. Thank you so much for always being there. Hello, good morning. Hello. This is not Simon from Jikwe. This is Samuel.
Good morning, my name is Samuel.
Good morning, Samuel. How are you?
You people have allocated the time to you people alone.
Sorry.
And you spent 30 minutes, so you can get.
No,
I think Mr. Lawrence that was describing Akwa Ibom.
Are you not the one asking?
Both of you spent 30 minutes.
Oh yeah, no vex now, Samuel.
What I'm going to say is not much because I want to accuse you because you said you don't want to give out anything. With the whole of your attack at the bubble, you don't want to give it. Are you sure you're not a miser?
I'm not a miser. I'm not a miser. Oh yeah, where are you from, Samuel? Where are you from? Where are you from?
I'm from Delta State, but I was born in Ondo State.
But don't you know a bit about Delta State, or you want to tell us about Ondo State instead? Because we have to move from state of origin to state of residence and birth.
Unfortunately, you see, to be sincere, that Nigeria, we don't know how to develop our state in terms of tourism. And it's applicable to all these things. But the only place I can say I enjoy most is Benin Zoo.
Okay.
When I was still young, then I go to zoo. I see different kind of animals, and apart from that, all the whole places, all of them are most the same. So Nigeria, they should cultivate the habit of developing their thinking. That of they can attract tourism.
Thank you very much, Samuel.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. I see the phone calls pouring in now. Everybody wants to market their state. Is this how you people want to be doing it? Let's see. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Citizen Abimbola. How are you this morning?
Senior Citizen Abimbola.
Aha, Senior Citizen Abimbola. Good to have you on the
I don't
program.
want to be outdone. When you talk about this place, you talk about your place. I want to talk about my place.
Where is your place?
Egbe.
Sorry?
Egbe City.
Where?
That's Yagba West.
Yagba West. That's Kogi.
Yes.
Oh yeah, let's go now. Why should we visit you?
We have an hospital, Sudan Information. It used to be called. There were restaurants from UCH Lutz in those days.
Wow.
If our people relocated to come and live in the town because of the antecedents of the medical quality of the white men and women. In fact, I was born there. I'm 60 plus now.
Wow.
And I'm still brandishing the hospital card. It's a place of visit. The thing there was now known as Equa Hospital. It used to be known Sudan Imperial Mission. And it's also having a school called Titumi College that has produced pretty men and women. This standing, not in the monument. This standing there. So it's a place to visit. Yeah, thanks.
Thank you very much, Senior Citizen Abimbola, for your contribution. If we're talking about the schools, right? I didn't mention that Ogun State probably has the most universities in Nigeria. There's a reason for that. The serenity. The fact that if you school in Ogun State, the water, you will have sense. Don't mind me. Last call and we're getting out of the studio this morning. Hello, good morning. Good morning, David. 1 minute. Go ahead.
Yes. I want to tell my state, please.
What state is that?
Yes, Plateau State.
Oh, Plateau.
David, you are from Plateau? I never knew that.
Yes.
Wow, this is news.
Yes. So, if you go to Plateau State, you have one light park. If you go there, it's a very good place that you will go and see. Animals, different animals are there. Then you go to National Museum. Plateau State again. You go there, you see we have Sherahin and we have Pandam National Park again in Kompan local government. We go there, it's a nice place. The atmosphere, you would like to go and stay indoors. Because of the weather, I think because of the Oyibo they come, they like just because of the weather.
I can imagine.
People want to.
Hello, David. Oops. Okay, well, we run out of time, but then thank you very much. Don't forget, the only way we can build Nigeria is Nigerians appreciating Nigeria. Take out some time to visit, other states in Nigeria as a great citizen of Nigeria. And I promise you, your life will not remain the same. That said, I forgot to mention Adire in Ogun State. Adire is local to us. I don't like the way Lawrence is doing his head. But then that's the package this morning. Thank you so much for being a part of it. Nigeria indeed is the greatest nation in the world. God bless Nigeria. God bless Nigerians. God bless every Nigerian who believes in this amazing nation. And may we eat the good food and the good fruit of this beautiful land. Indeed, Nigeria, it go better. Thank you for listening to this part of the show. Don't forget, at 9 o'clock, I will be joined by the Director General of the Nigerian Tourism Development Corporation as we discuss domestic tourism in Nigeria. Stay with us and don't go anywhere. The sports program is up next.